Hello everyone, hope we're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video we are going to be going over this Kaiju Aggressor build that I made. Basically I wanted to create a build using the Aggressor. Now for those who don't know what the Aggressor does, basically as you drive in a straight line you accumulate charges. Each charge is an extra 70% damage, and as you turn the steering wheel essentially that lowers the charge. So if you drive in a completely straight line, that is how you charge the perk. Usually these things are used on something like a lance build. Basically you just drive into the enemy, and because you're driving in a normal pretty much straight line anyway, you're going to get extra damage. Thing is though, that build or that type of build, lance builds in general, are pretty boring to play. I wanted to make a fun aggressor build just because I had a fuse and I wanted to think of something. So what we got is a Kaiju aggressor build. The idea being that as you're driving around, just before you shoot the Kaiju, usually you're not steering anyway, just because you want to line up the shot. And I figured since you're not steering, we can actually accrue a few of the aggressor perks as we're just aiming the gun generally. Might not get a full 3 stacks, but we might get, 1 or 2 stacks. And that's still, up to 21% extra damage on a Kaiju is really, really good. The Kaiju does a hell of a lot of damage. And because the aggressor is just an epic carbon and we've only got a Kaiju, we don't need a reload module because the Kaiju is a charge-based weapon. We can get it at 9,000 power score, which is really, really good for a Kaiju. I mean, bear in mind that the Kaiju itself is 4,800 of the 9,000 power score. So most of it is just in the build, or in the weapon, sorry. And yeah, I just wanted to drive around basically and just do all of our damage in a single shot and then run away as quickly as possible, just like a really like heavy hitting hit and run build essentially. And yeah, this is basically what I come up with. We've got a pretty decent design considering all of our power scores basically in the gun. The aggressor does feel really fun to play in the garage. You get the stacks really nice and quick. So the idea, as I said, just drive around as quickly as we can and do as much damage in a single burst. The damage itself, you're looking at about, I think it's like 950 with the Kaiju without its perk. Bear in mind now, if you land a full volley with the Kaiju, you get an extra 25% damage on the next shot. So with a charged Kaiju, you're looking at about 1,200 damage. And a charged Kaiju with the full 3 stacks of the aggressor, you're doing about 1,400, 1,500 damage in a single shot, which at 9,000 power score, that's enough to one-shot any weapon you're going to come across, and it's probably enough to cab most people in like 2 shots, if I would take a guess. So I figured it would be really, really fun for an aggressive build, as opposed to just a boring old lance. So we'll jump into the usual 6 or 7 games of PvP now, just to give it a test out. Right, coming in aggressor carbon, let's see what you got. That is a very small build. Anyway. The general plan of this build should be pretty simple. We just drive around like a nutter, and then just before we shoot, we drive in a straight line like a nutter. So, pretty simple, really. And we should always get a little bit of a stack going. Oh, there we go. That's a good start. Gonna want to stick to the open areas as much as possible. There we go, lovely. Oh, we got a Zool player following us. If only we could shoot. Damn it. Yes, there we go. There we go. Whoa. Alright, that went. Oh, right. I really like this cab so far. I like the sound of it, especially. The charging. Yeah, that. I like that. Is that like a fusion build or someone took their legs off? What happened? Mate, I think you've got your friend. Oh, Destructor, right. He needs to go because he's scary. You scared the crap out of me. Right, well, so far so good. Gotta say the build feels quite reliable. I should have probably made this earlier. Okay, there's people up here for sure. Oh, no, there's a bot. Okay. Yeah, you can just cap people. It's so much damage. Just shoots at them once. Damn it. That's not good. Thank God for the urban perk. Yeah, I'm glad I went with a kaiju on this build, to be honest. It was basically a choice between a kaiju or a Raijin. But there's something about the Raijin, it still feels really overpowered. Like, that weapon's probably been nerfed like 5 or 6 times in a row at this point, but it just still feels broken. Like, it does practically as much damage as this build, as this weapon, the kaiju, but it's only 3,000 power score. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. We've kicked the hornet's nest, and now we run. Let's bump into our teammate. Ha! Really? That was the most unnecessary shot ever. Don't even know what I just shot, but it's dead. Oh, that looked painful. Oh, nice. Man, this thing just ruined people. Oh, there he is. There's that Doom player. Come here, wait here. There it is, he's done. Right, should we... I mean, can we make it back in time? Probably. Yeah, plenty. Yeah, my favorite part about this carbon is just the sound it makes when you charge a perk. Yeah, I'm really glad I went with like a ranged aggressor build over just running like a lance or something. Because lances are effective, obviously, but it's probably one of the most boring things to play in the entire game. Really just anti-gameplay almost. You know, you just use all your lances on one guy, cripple him, probably, and then spend the rest of the game just annoying people. Ow. Oh, the damage is fantastic. Well, he's stripped. I guess they're not Doom guys around here somewhere. Yes. Okay, get out of here. I... That spider took the hit for the guy. All planned. Oh, hey mate, how's things? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Please lose the gun. Yes, finally, bloody hell. Sorry if I've been hunting you this entire time out. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a guy cloaked there, I'm not going crazy. Interesting tactic. Tire marks, OP. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll call this the last game in. But I really like this build. It's a lot of fun. Probably the most fun kaiju build I've played in a while. Like, there's something about running builds that are just purely damage that is just really entertaining. Like, just damage and a bit of survivability, you know? And nothing else. Oh, that was painful. Okay, there goes a Reaper. These guys are getting absolutely swamped though. Leave me alone, please. I don't want to get stripped. Bloody hell, he has lost gun. Alright. Alright, there he goes. He's popped or something. What are you? I'll take him to the acid, and that way we both get killed quicker. Yep, you take a seat. I just drive off. Nice. I got everyone's still alive. Nah. What a drive-by build. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? That's right, this gun is very low now, so I need to be careful. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get that shot off in time. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Bloody hell, that gun don't want to come off, man. Oh, okay, I just carved him instead. Oh wait, my teammate did it. Nice, mate. Oof, that was close. Right, and that is it for the Kaiju Aggressor build. I really, really like this build. I really like the cabin as well. The sound and the general playstyle of it is really fun. I really like the idea of just storing all of your damage for a single shot, and then once you do that damage, you just get out of there as quickly as possible. It's really funny to play, to be honest. I really like that. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.